morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the last Friday show of 2024. Morning Mindset, that's it. It's the last Friday show, man. Where did 2024 go? This is the week between. That's what we're going to talk about, the week between Christmas and New Year's and how that all plays out, because it's kind of like its own little times warp, la land, especially if you're someone who has time off of work, or you are your own boss and you can do what you want when you want. So we're going to talk about that today. But welcome, Morning Mindset. First time here, long time here. You know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. And 5 things. What are 5 things that you're going to accomplish today? Do I have 5 things? I do have 5 things, because as we're going through that. So for us, it is, I think it's decent-ish outside. Dude, I haven't had to take the kids out, so I have no clue what it's actually like. I know it was bad last night, foggy. Right out like a mile from us, there was a really bad head-on collision in the fog. It was horrible. 44 right now, light rain. Nice. That's what we got here. And I think it's going to get like 50s this weekend. And then it goes through, and then the bottom starts dropping out of it, where highs roll in the 20s and that. So little by little, we'll get there. So, welcome. Morning Mindset. We'll check in. We'll get with everybody. Our 5 things. So we got DTF that needs to get done today. Because, hey, orders picked right back up. We had somebody ordering on Christmas. And then orders yesterday. So I'm down with that. We had somebody order cut HTV. So that's good there. I've got invoice out some stuff. We've got shirts to press and cups to laser. We're going to play with the laser day. I'm going to try and make some video content on it. We'll see how I do with that, because that's something that we need to do moving forward with Makers and Movers next month, because this show next week will be the new one, right? Makers and Movers podcast will be starting next Friday. So this is one of the last ones of it, folks. So we're going to talk about Christmas. What did you get fun? What do you do between this week? And yeah, we're going to have all of that. So let's check in and see how everybody is doing this morning. Renee, good morning to you. 45 Chicagoland, water in the bottle, coffee in the cup. I have coffee in my cup as well. 5 things. She's got to laser some patches. I might test that out today too. After you get done with the tumblers, I got a sample leatherette sent to me. So we're gonna see how that rolls out. Well, why not? Why not do some stuff? Laser a wine chiller, laser ornaments, work on switching over to a new laptop, finish baking or frosting. I think all of our baking is done. Chocolate cheese, always good. Harry Cockers, always good. Harcocker, whatever it is. I need to post those so you guys can see what we're talking about on that. Everything else is good to go. We have one Christmas left. Yeah, tomorrow with the kids. So our older ones, we'll have that tomorrow, and then Christmas is done, and then New Year's. So, yeah, we got stuff to finish. I've got to get a pork butt on the smoker today. So that was one of the requests that the kids had for the Christmas meal, because we're doing Christmas tomorrow. Is a pork butt, so we'll get that going on there. It gives me a chance to use some new toys, because I got a new bin for grilling. It's a pretty sweet thing. I'll probably never use it as the cutting board part of it, but it's a cutting board, and it actually has a knife holder on the bottom. I'll probably never use that knife. It feels cheap as hell. So I'll pull that off there. But a cutting board, and it pops into a basket. So I can load up that basket, take all my stuff out there, and then if I do want to cut up veggies or everything out there, I can do it all right there. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I got a torch. I got a flamethrower. So starting up the charcoal on that will be a lot nicer now. So I'm down with that. What else did I get? What else did I get? I think I got other cooking stuff. I got a new mat for the grill. I got some other things, but pretty excited about that. So what'd you get for Christmas? What was your favorite thing to get? Mine was torch. That torch. I'm going to have so much fun with that torch. Barb, good morning to you. North Central Minnesota, 34, dense fog, water on the cup, 5 things. Organized office, work orders for next week, 3D printing, 2025 goal setting, revisit subscriptions. Yeah, that is one of the things that I love about when I have a card that expires, because I usually try and keep everything on the same card. But it doesn't always work out that way. But when cards get compromised or cards are expired, and I'm like, what the hell am I paying for? Yeah, do I really need that? Let's get rid of it. And hi, Barb from Renee. And hi, Renee from Barb. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I hope you did too. Did you have a good Christmas, Chuck? Jerry, hello all morning. Good morning to you, Jerry. Hi, Chuck. You as well from Renee. Jenny, morning, everyone. It's cloudy, 43 degrees. Water in the cup there. Very nice. Sarah, good morning. 41 and rainy. Hot apple cider. Sarah, are you, how's this hot apple cider going for you? Is it like you have a gallon jug in there and then you're warming it up? Or is it something like a Keurig K cup? I'm interested. Hi, Chuck. This is from Barb. Christmas is great. Rest of company left this morning. So Barb is back to not having to entertain everyone. We've got one more tomorrow. One more Christmas tomorrow. We still got to figure out with my mom when we're going to do Christmas stuff with her, but the last planned one tomorrow. And then this has been a long week. It just, having it when the holiday falls in the middle, Tuesday, Wednesday. So this year, the Tuesday, Wednesday. Next year, when it's the Wednesday, Thursday, because everybody will be taking that Friday off then. So that'll throw things. But middle of the week ones, it's tough because we had people order stuff on, early in the week, wanted it for Christmas Eve, overnight, did all that, got that stuff rocking, and now, getting right back into where things need to go. But this week has been a long week. I was disappointed twice this week by the same team. So thank you, Chicago, for pulling that off. And only one more time, we got to watch and get the hell beat out of them. And the crazy thing is like having that poor of a record, because we're 4-11, 4-12, 4-44, whatever the hell it is. We're not even going to get a good draft pick. We're going to be like, if we get like 8, I'll be surprised. So it was just not a good game last night. It was not a good game on Sunday. Yeah, it's just at least I don't have to worry about anything this weekend. So, and we got more football. It was crazy. We had football. Think about it: Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. So like 7 out of 9 days football. And I'm down for that. I'm down for football. Hi, Renee, Chuck, Todd, and Jenny, Sarah. Everyone. Hello to you too, Jerry. Hi, Jenny and Sarah from Barb. Hi, Barb from Chuck. Rena, good morning, everyone. Coughing is brewing and enjoying the downtime. Rena, what are you doing in this downtime? Are you doing anything fun during this downtime? We got everything taken care of for Long Beach, so that is 100% a go. So that's just a few short weeks away. Still trying to work out the details on Vegas because since the plan is for Corey to go, it is now we have to make sure that we have everything lined up for the kids because it's like twice in 2 weeks that we're gone. So got to make sure that all falls into place there. Hi, Sarah and Jenny. I heard someone refer to this week as the Bermuda Triangle. It is. The week, especially when it falls in the middle, because you had people that worked on Monday, had Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then they took Thursday, Friday off, and then they'll go back in the office for Monday and then do it again next week. And I've got one of the people I was working with. In fact, it was on these HTV transfers. They sent us the file and that. I'm like, okay, cool. Yep, we can do it. I'm like, what size are we needing? They just want to verify, because sometimes files can be a little wonky. And they said, well, their designer is off until next Friday. So they took all of this week and they're coming back on a Friday. Like, who does that? Who just comes back on a Friday? But yeah, there is no time. We'll have kids get up at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, whatever the hell time they get up. Dinners are kind of now it's leftovers. It was stuff that was left from Christmas Eve. So there was no real like, hey, it's breakfast time. Hey, it's lunchtime. Hey, it's dinner time. Hey, it's just get your ass in the kitchen and heat something up time. That's what we got going there. And then more cooking today and tomorrow. There's stuff on TV. Like I think this is, and this probably goes back to like 17, 16. When was it? The week between Christmas and New Year's is when we'll usually binge watch a show on Netflix. And it started back with what is it? To Catch a Killer? Is that what it was? With the up there in what is it? The ice machine place in Wisconsin, Manitowoc. Up there, I remember the story. Remember, it was the craziest story ever. Where the guy was allegedly framed for murder or did murder it. I mean, it was crazy. What the hell was the name of that? I think it was To Catch a Killer, Catch a Murderer, something within that effect. So we had that, and then we had Tiger King, and then we had other stuff. I don't remember. We had Squid Games, and now Squid Games just came out yesterday, so I'm sure that will be on there. So yeah, we'll watch some stuff. We'll binge watch some things. Last night it was work on the computer while watching the Bears debacle of a game. But I got files set up for laser today. Run a couple other tests because one of the things it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. So I need to make sure my measurements are good, run some testing with it. I'm going to record all of that. So yeah, it is definitely a Bermuda Triangle of a week. So that's what I'm interested in. What are you guys doing between Christmas and New Year's? For us, I still need to get intro videos and outro videos done for this channel. So that way we're good to go going into next week. Because the first new show will be there. We're dropping everything on the 1st. So first, second, 3rd, that's when things will change. The group name, channel page name, Morning Mindset will no longer be Morning Mindset. Makers and Movers Podcast is what it's going to. Makers and Movers Group. So we're getting, those things will happen there. And we're getting it switched over. So that's why I got to make sure to like and subscribe so you will get the notifications for that. And Cindy, good morning. It's Soggy43 out. I'm in the drive-thru waiting to get a Grinch energy drink. Very nice. Today is studio clean out and rearrange day. Santa got me a new Rocketeer sewing machine. Ooh! I need to redo this here because I'm going to pull that little Ender 3D printer and throw that back here for now. A1, I believe, is what we're going to end up with. That's there. Videos, why is I know everything is listening to what I'm saying, because as we talked about, things in the new year that we're looking at, 3D printing, bamboo is going to be the easiest one to go with because they're the Apple of 3D printers, so it'll be easy to manage, easy to do. We're not looking to make production things with it. We're looking to make content with it. We're looking to make our own jigs with it, and if that turns into something great, if it doesn't, it doesn't. We've got some really exciting stuff lined up with some of our partners next year. So with that, we need to make sure that we're producing good content for them. So look forward to seeing more stuff with the F1, the S1. There may be some more equipment coming from Xtool over the next year. That's where we got to really start building our content now for them. We'll have our continuation of our the other partners that we work with. So JPPlus has some new stuff that they're rolling out. So we'll be good with that. And, other things that we looked at. Since Makers and Movers, it's not all about T-shirts. That's what we started with. But a lot of us have branched into other things and do other things. Sublimation. So we're going to get them back into showing more things with that. Equipment that's on the list for next year. There's some doozies of stuff that's on there. Is there another laser in the mix? Is there another 3D printer in the mix? Is there a CNC machine in the mix? Is there an embroidery machine in the mix? There's a lot of things that are in the mix that we'll see if they happen. And a lot of that is going to start, there in January when we get out to Long Beach for that show. It's when we, kiss the hands and shake the babies. We get out there, we talk to the people, and we're building to that to show, here's what we got, here's what we can do. What can we do to partnership for it? So there is pitch decks that I need to work on for that to show, here's what you get, here's what we get, building that brand side of it. That will help. And then, continuously push our other stuff, our DTF printing. You'll see that more. You'll see us getting back into our bundle drops. So we'll be doing more of that. Like January bundle drops that we're already working on, Black History, Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, and American Heart Month. Because as January, as we build those out, those are going to be for February. So we're getting things in order for that. And it's just a lot of, controlled chaos between now and there. That's what we got rocking. Hi, Rena from Renee, and Renee with a smiley face from Jerry, and hi, Cindy from Renee. And Barb said it's raining here currently. Such a winter snow letdown. And Barb likes that winter snow. Not me, man. I'm looking at it now that we're officially in winter, and we will have less than a month, and we'll be in Long Beach. So even if it's like 65, 70 degrees there, it's still better than, like 20 here. It still feels gorgeous being on the beach. I'm down with that. And then if we get it another 2 weeks, and then we go to Vegas and do that again, and then by the time we get back, it's middle of February. Man, we're almost there, right? Middle of February, we get into March, and everything starts to So little by little. Tim, good morning to you. 39 out, coffee in the mug. Tim, how are you doing today? Hi, Cindy from Barb. Good morning, Renee from Chuck. Hi, Tim from Barb. Setting up a store for a school fundraiser. Awesome, Jerry. What kind of fundraiser are you doing for them? Is it just apparel? Is it mugs? Is it tumblers? What are you working on for them? Renee says, wow, we have a Christmas tonight and another tomorrow night. I believe we've got the one tomorrow with the older kids because it is always weird when it felt like last year we did it because we do it the weekend after Christmas. So depending on what fell, like last year we did it on the Sunday, which was New Year's Eve. So some of the kids stuck around for a little while. We're doing it Saturday night this year. Since we're doing it instead of a brunch, we're doing it, more 4 o'clock or so. So I don't know when they're going to leave. We'll play some games, we'll have some fun, and I'm looking forward to that. There's a special gift that I'm working on that since I know a couple of kids do, throw this on and watch it. I cannot talk so much about it or show it off, but I guarantee you it's going to be hilarious, and I can't wait for it on Saturday. I'm giggling on the inside from it. And do you have those gifts that you do for people that make you laugh when you're doing them and you cannot wait to see them in them? Yeah, I'm right there with it. And Sarah says, favorite gift given, Claire's scooter. That thing flies. Took her 5 minutes and 20 seconds to get home from my house on it. Favorite gift received, diamond earrings. Bougie bitch. I mean, look at the nuts. That's awesome. I can say that, the torch was definitely mine. Corey got a lot of stuff from the kids. Like, there's a point when you don't need anything because you buy everything you want anyway. And Corey and I throughout the year we do that. And so this year I said, listen, just make an Amazon list and we'll pick some stuff off of it, and then it's all from the kids, so you can go that way with it. So on her end, I think she got what all did she get? She got some coloring books. She got a vegetable peeler. That was an odd one. She got some books. She got some yarn. She got an air purifier. What the hell else did she get in there? I don't know what else she got in there. And then I got my torch and some stuff for the grill, and I was good to go with that. And Rena says, we are celebrating Christmas with our son and fiance tonight. He's been down hard with the flu. Ugh. Usually, I am not feeling the greatest around the holidays. I think it's because I push so much through everything, and then as it slows down, that's when it catches up to me. So hopefully everything's better. Ooh, K-Cup hot apple cider. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that on my list just to try it out, because maybe we'll see. And that's nice from Jerry. Hi, Jerry and Tim from Renee. Hi, Tim from Jerry. And what difference does it make if we get a good graph pick? Look what we've done in the last 2 years. Did you see the 6 OT game? The 6 OT game? No, I did not see 6 OT game yesterday. I did not. What I'm hoping is a decent enough draft pick that we can do like we have before, trade it away, ruin a couple players instead of just one. That's what I'm hoping for. I have a feeling that we're going to have a coach here pretty damn quick. I have a feeling that by the end of January, we'll have a coach. I believe that we're going to end up with Pete Carroll as a coach. That's what I'm believing. I believe Pete Carroll as a coach. Look what he did with Russell Wilson. Look what he did with the players that he had, and look where it got him. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Pete Carroll is what we're going to end up with. I was really hoping that they would have just got rid of Eberflus last year, and we would have brought in Jimmy H, but did not happen that way. So I'm thinking Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's going to make a good Bears coach. And Barb says, I got a Ninja blender and food processor combo. Lots of gift cards, pictures of all my kids and grandkids, and new dual printer stand. Awesome. We've been looking at those digital photo frames. We got one for the parents a couple of years back, and it was trash. like it worked, but it would disconnect in there. So still thinking that might be on the docket one of these years, because it's just easier if we have the app in here. We just send picture and then it just goes to the frame and it just pulls up with it. So I'm thinking that might be the way to go. Rena it says, hi, Renee, Barb, Jerry, Chuck, Tim, Cindy, and everyone else that I missed. Well, yeah, I think you got everybody. Hi, Jerry from Barb, and hi, Rena from Barb. Rena got a new iPad, and the Pencil Pro totally gone down the Apple hole. I need to get a new pen. Mine quit working, and that's why I don't even know. Like I should get a new keyboard pad, because on my iPad Pro, which is, I don't know, 7 years old now, I don't think I have a reason to not. I don't have a reason to go a new one, but my pen, I do need a new pen, because my old pen the tip quit work, wasn't the greatest on it, so I don't use it a whole lot. But that makes me think I need to go ahead and plug this in while I'm here. But I still do it quite a bit, and yeah, I should have put a pen on my list. That's a good idea. Apple Pen. I'm putting that on my to-do list today to look and see on that. Jerry said, yes, Steelers could have at least shown up, especially our quarterback. It wasn't bad. It wasn't Bears, right? It wasn't Bears. So I'm just saying. And Chuck says, I play it smart. I take from Monday Christmas before until Monday after New Year's. A lot of people do that. We have a lot of manufacturing places in our area. John Deere is a big one in our area, because we are the headquarters of them, but they're on shutdown. So you have a lot of people, both on the blue collar and white collar side, that their last day was, that Friday before Christmas, and then they don't go back until that Monday after New Year's. And there's a lot that's going on that time. Like every day, there seems like something. I want to get stuff done, but at the same time, I want to lounge too. I just want to do, and that's what yesterday it was. Let's get some stuff done, and then it was work on files. I grabbed the other laptop and sat there and worked on some files, and got things set up so I can, laser today, which that's on my list. Like, DTF's there, cut HTV, which I think by my calculations, I crushed it on this job, because I was like, I think I have enough of about a foot to spare. Looks like I got about 10 inches to spare on that for HTV. So we'll go ahead and we'll get those wrapped up and get those rocking. But laser cups, it's going to take an hour a cup probably. And there's like 6 of them. So that's one where just going to go. Let's see how many of them that we can screw up. There's a couple things I want to test out in it, because one of the areas that we're running into is this right here. And since these are all kids' gifts, I don't care. That's why they're going to be practice ones. But good here, not so good right there, because you can see where it took the coating away, which is really odd, because it's just in a transition. So now what I'm going to do is I've got a tester cup that I'm just going to run lines down. So like 5mm lines. Does that sound right? Straight line. And then I'm just going to test and go with it and see what happens. I'll find the one that looks good on it, and then we're good to go. So that's what we got rocking and rolling there. I'm going to show off some more of that stuff. And of course, make content and do all the stuff for that, because, hey, JPPlus is changing the way they did stuff. And so frustrating. If you've heard me talk about it before, yes, we do earn a small commission of sales from stuff. We did really good on some of ours, and some of them there's ones that we're not going to do next year, because it just wasn't. It was great for them, not for us, and that's how partnerships shouldn't work. It should be great for both of you. So we're changing up. JPPlus is changing the way that they're doing things, so that's a beneficial thing. But when we topped out in there, and then to see some of the commissions that I know we're not going to get, I'm like, this is why I tell you that I usually am done promoting your stuff by the middle of the month, because I don't get paid for it. Won't happen next year. Let's see. Tim said, my day is going to look like my day is going to look like this at the computer this morning. Then tint removal and retint at noon. Then take the wife out for a birthday today. Ooh, so she's got a birthday after Christmas. So we've got a birthday before Christmas. Delaney's birthday was last Sunday. She turned 18. So, growing up, she's still a kid. But we could do that partnership of gifts where, hey, here's Christmas stuff, but then, or here's birthday stuff, but then we could get stuff for accessories for that. So like she was little, maybe here's like a Barbie car, a Barbie house, or a doll. It was the American Girl doll. Is that right? Yeah, I think one of those Baby Alive, whatever the hell it was. Get that for birthday, and then Christmas, all the accessories would come. You could do it the other way, So there's that. Get Procreate. Look at that. Do I have Procreate on there? We got Affinity Designer, I think. I honestly don't use my iPad a whole lot. I should use it a whole lot. Like I used it before because I got that when still running the HVAC company, and that's what I was using for my in the field proposals of things. And so I use it a lot. I don't use it a whole lot. I probably should. I'm going to order another case for it, order that, and then let's see how I can use that and what we can do it. What the hell? What's Bosch? Is that what it is? Bosch? Because that's how you spell it, right? Bosch the thing? What's Bosch about? Tell me more about Bosch. It's a tint job I did about 10 years ago from the old shop, and now she's paying me to remove it and put my film on it. Okay, you can't beat that. That sounds awesome. The Bermuda Triangle is when my son's birthday is. Poor guy. Oh, yeah. But one of the things, that we learned, because Delaney was born on, the 22nd. We came home on Christmas Eve, just dead tired of stuff. But I'm like, got that little tax break in there at the end of the year. Thanks for that. Woo, baby. That's all I can think of was end of year tax break. I forgot about Procreate. So did I. But I don't know if I have it. What is it? What is it? Tell me more about this. The M1 does look interesting. I will tell you, Xtool has a lot of interesting things coming ahead in 2025. That is all I can say. I have signed an NDA that I can't talk about certain things that they have there, because since we are a partner with them, we are involved in some of their partner talks and some things. So we do see some things that are coming down the pipeline, and it'll be an interesting year to say the least for them. Jerry says only apparel and names on the back, names that make a good return. Yeah, they do. Rita, what fun things did you find down the iPad hole? Everything. Like everything's done. You know that. Apple, you just find stuff that you don't really need, and you're like, oh, let's get it. Like I find, like I'm going through, like if I go through each page of my stuff, like on my first page, it has all my social media accounts, so we use those. Page 2, what do I use on page 2? My calculator, Dropbox, Airbnb, Google Drive. Yeah. That's maybe Maps. I'm not usually I'm a Waze guy, so I don't really use the Google Maps or the iPad Maps on that. Then I go to the next one. Zoom, Disney Plus, maybe Uber Eats, Spotify. Yeah, I'll use the Spotify. Next one, YouTube Studio and YouTube. Yeah. Speedometer for the golf cart. Yeah. Nope, no. I'm like, I really need to go through and condense down. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this on here. The NYX toolkit. Oh, yeah. I got that somewhere around here. I have to show you the NYX toolkit for color matching. So, yeah. Disney Cruise, won't need that until later next year. I'm going to go through and clean up a lot of my apps of stuff that I don't need. Golf cart stuff. Shopify. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that I don't use that I could probably just go ahead and delete. Maybe that's what we're going to do. Maybe that's what we'll put on here. Delete some apps. I'm going to put that on there. Delete some apps. Because I don't use them, so just get rid of them. And Barb says, holidays in the middle of the week mess up. I said, yeah, it does. I think Monday, Tuesday, I will start on 2025 orders. I have big orders for priority. Craziness. Love it. We've got some stuff that we need to get wrapped up today or tomorrow to get invoicing out, so that way they can get paid by Monday or Tuesday, so that way it's included in this year for them. So those are a couple with that. We went through some things where it's like, okay, what do we have? Because we know that traditionally we are slow for now the next 4 to 5 weeks. And so we looked at it. Okay, what do we have going on? What are we doing this? And we just went through stuff, and it was like, okay, this job comes in. This is, $1,500 job. This one was a $2,000 job. This one was a $1,500 job. We should be getting paid from the school on a couple things in this month. So those are jobs, the cash flow is coming in for it. And I think it's another 1,000 or something there. So I'm like, okay, we're good. We know what the bare minimum is that we need to run the business with it. Those are already coming in from it. And then, we don't have to worry about it. So, hey, I'm good with that. I want to do more on the laser side of things as we move through January going into February. Are we selling jewelry? No. Will we be doing a lot of jewelry content? Yes. We will be doing. There's pendants that we're looking at. There's a few other things that we're looking at, through Xtool because of the S1 where you can get the 2-watt IR laser with it, and the F1 that has it built in to show the differences between those two and how to do things. So, it's easy content for it. Also, the signs that we made last year did pretty decent, so we'll push those for it, and it's all content creation. So anything we can do to keep putting it out there for it. But I think 2025 is going to be a great year. Tim, no Johnson ID. Hate for him to go over there, but I'd say that's the pick for the Bears. I'm telling you, I don't think so. Division-wise, I don't know. I have a feeling that this time we're gonna go with like a coach that has a proven record of stuff and go with it. But hell, we picked up Eberflus. I'm like, who the hell is this dirt ball? And that turned out to be a dirt ball. Because pretty much what happens is we get a quarterback and then we fire a coach. Get a quarterback, fire a coach. Get a quarterback, fire a coach. That's how it works. We haven't had a winning record in 12 years. We have missed the playoffs 13 out of the last 15 years, I believe. We have not been to we were in the Super Bowl in, what was that, 07? 06, 07, somewhere around there. So, yeah, kudos to being a Bears fan. What happens is as we go through this rebuilding process, and they become good again, and they become Chief-esque, Lion-esque. Like, when you look at those, it's like Lions fans. You guys ate a lot of shit for a lot of years. So, hey, it's your time to shine. We're just in our poop-eating phase. That's what we're in. And Barb says, Sarah, we had mulled apple cider going in a crock pot. It tasted so good. I have a quarter left in the fridge to drink. That sounds good. Now we have Wilson, and he throws the stands. Listen, he hasn't been horrible for you guys, and get Justin Fields to back him up too, and he's a great quarterback. So I don't listen. It's not that bad. You could have it way worse. Chicago. And Sarah said Skylight. We got one for both our grandparents last year. They love it, and that was we've looked at a few. We tried it, and it really, really sucked. And it was app connectivity, things that didn't work right with it. So we're like, all right, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. We'll do it and go from there. We'll see how it all plays out. Thanks for reminding me. I just put the pen on the iPad to charge. I don't use it at all. That was mine because since I have a first gen one. You guys have those nifty, where it just charges. Mine doesn't do that. I had to plug mine in, and so it was sticking out. It was a big pain. I think that's why I didn't really use my iPad a whole lot for things, because of how the pen would charge and how it went around with it. So maybe it's time for a new iPad too. What do I got to spend money on? That's a good one. Echo Show for the kids' pictures to load on it. And we've got one of those. I didn't even think about that. Is that the little one, or do you have the big 10-inch one? Because that was my thing. Is like the big one, the photo frames were like $60 for it. The big Echo one was like $260. I don't know that much on them. Tim job just got canceled me, so I'm free most of the day. Well, now you don't have to be rushed. You can go to an early lunch, right? For you that use Canva Pro, do you also play for PicArt? What's PicArt? I don't know what PicArt is, so I apparently don't use it. Renee, I don't use PicArt from Barb. Tim says today is her birthday, and then Monday is my youngest. Tim has a busy end of the year. Yeah, he does. Jerry says, my son's birthday was last Friday. He won a Nintendo Switch Lite. He's 40. You ended up finding him one, didn't you? I know that was a talk that we had last Friday, which we've got a mentorship call here in like 22 minutes. We're going long today, but that's fine. We'll get through comments. We'll chit chat. And then Monday's show is going to be kind of the year in review. And we'll talk about, next year and that things. So we'll do that. Plan accordingly like this. Monday's show is kind of being that year in review. What did we learn? What are goals setting? Then intro to new show next Friday. Here's what's going on. Here's a plan for it. Show after that on that Monday is going to be Impressions Expo, talking about that. And so there's the lineup coming up. Taking her to Cooper's Hawk. Not sure if you've heard of it. It's a fancy wine restaurant. Why is it I do not see Tim at a fancy wine? Do you get dressed up, Tim? Do you get dressed up? I got to see pictures of you dressed up if you get dressed up. Because it's like me, I don't dress up a whole lot. But when I do, I look damn good. Barb says, Rena, I have the X2 F1 S1D1. She's got the number ones. She's rocking through it. Rena, going through all my apps, and I realized I was doing my apps. I did a lot of it deleting and canceled. All right, there's some stuff on there because there's like CapCut. I use that, and I think I'll use CapCut more on the iPad for video editing, and that's what I was looking at, is what can I edit on the iPad with. And somebody told me, they're like, just go get a cheap MacBook and use that for all of your editing. And I think that's might be what I'm going to end up doing, is just go get a used MacBook and use that for everything. Because if I use Affinity Designer more, I could really ditch Corel for some of the things. So I'm not. I used it the last night on the other laptop because I don't have Corel on that one, and I just broke up my my Affinity Designer, made sure everything was sized correctly, and we're good to go on that. So I don't know. What's your guys' setup? Like, do you have main computers, laptops, everything else? I mean, there's a lot of conversations that we can have going way long. All right, we're right there. We've all done it. Bosch is a cop show about a slightly rogue detective. I don't have 7 seasons worth of time available, but I could definitely put it on there. I think we got. We still got. That I know that's on the list, because we kind of keep that list of like, here's things that we need to finish up, is Cobra Kai, and then now Squid Game. So we'll see how that goes. Based on the book, isn't it, Jerry? Renee, yes. Please don't ask me the title. There we go. Todd, I'm allowed my gripe session. You are. That's what it's for. I did find one. It's blue. He actually liked it. I was shocked. Way to go, Jerry. Way to go. So with that last Friday show of the year, because I need to end this, get that going, get the other one set up, because we'll see how Zoom is going to act today. Monday's show is just year in review. We're going to talk about, this year, what we learned, what we changed, things I got uses out of, things I didn't get uses out of, things that we need to work on for next year. And just the planning that goes into it. Then that next Friday show, so for 1 week today, new show. So make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because it's going to be a whole different show. And we've got 137 episodes that we will have done this year of this show, 3 times a week, 50 weeks. I mean, we rock through these shows. Doing that 3 times a year, it's going to be a lot. Tim says, I put on a collar shirt, but only a Harley. Most likely. Hey, collared shirt. Gotta love it. All right. You guys have an amazing day, amazing weekend. If you're still enjoying the holidays, get out and enjoy the holidays, spend the time with your family, do the things you need to do. Until next time, peace, love, press on. We will see you then.